Welcome to NISH News Weekly Broadcast. Regional News. The state is expected to start receiving an additional 180 megawatts from central generating stations from April 16 amid the scramble to tackle the soaring electricity demand in April and May. The 180 megawatt round the clock power is being sourced from the unallocated quota on the basis of a request placed before the Union Power Ministry in March. Sarita AK, a 23-year-old from Kirayur in Kozhikode, made history by becoming the first person from Kerala with cerebral palsy to clear UPSC Civil Services examination. Despite being confined to a wheelchair and having limited mobility in her left hand, Sarita secured 922nd rank. She said it's a dream come true for her and she hopes to secure a position in IAS under different able category. Amid the protest of elephant owners and Paramekau and Tiruvambadi Devaswam boards, the Kerala Forest Department has decided to amend its order on elephant management during Thrissur Puram. Minister K. Rajan assured that the Forest Department will scrap its order mandating re-verification of the fitness certificates issued for each elephant taken for the Puram. Over to national news. At least 5 persons, including a woman, died and around 35 others were injured after a bus fell from a bridge in Odisha's Jajpur district on April 15. The incident took place around 9 p.m. on Barabati Bridge on National Highway 16 when the bus with about 47 passengers was en route. In a groundbreaking initiative, the Election Commission of India, for the first time in a Lok Sabha election, has provided the facility of home voting for the elderly and the persons with disabilities in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Voters above 85 years of age and persons with disabilities with 40% benchmark disability can avail the optional home voting facility. Voters in this category have already begun casting their votes for phase 1 and 2 of polling. The Supreme Court of India has once again unleashed its wrath on yoga guru Baba Ramdev. While hearing the Patanjali misleading ads case on April 16, the Supreme Court stated that Baba Ramdev talked poorly of other medical systems to promote their method. The court criticized him for his irresponsible behavior. It also granted Ramdev and Acharya Balakrishna, who were physically present in court, 1 week's time to publicly apologize. Over to international news. Israel's European allies urged the administration on April 15 to show restraint over Iran's weekend missile and drone attack, calling on Israeli leaders to step away from the edge of the cliff of escalation in West Asia. Britain, France, Germany, and the European Union's foreign policy chief all joined Washington and United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres in calling for restraint. Israel's military chief said on April 15 that his country would respond to Iran's weekend attack, but he did not elaborate on when and how, as world leaders urged against retaliation, trying to avoid a spiral of violence in the Middle East. Torrential rain flooded roads, homes, and malls and briefly halted operations at Dubai's airport as storms lashed the Gulf on April 16 after leaving at least 18 dead in Oman. The airport began diverting all incoming flights. Dubai, the Middle East financial center, was paralyzed by the heavy storms that caused widespread flooding around the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain. Flagship shopping centers, Dubai Mall and Mall of the Emirates, suffered flooding and water was ankle deep at least one Dubai metro station. The Cochin International Airport on April 17 witnessed protests from passengers after 3 flights to the United Arab Emirates were cancelled because of adverse weather conditions. Over to sports news. Lithuanian discus thrower Mykolas Alekna broke a world record that had stood for 4 decades at the Oklahoma Throw Series World Invitational meeting in Ramona on April 14. The Lithuanian's throw of 74.35 meters surpassed Jürgen Schul's effort in 1986 when the German threw 74.08 meters. Schul's landmark effort had been the longest standing record in track and field, according to Olympics.com. With this news, we come to the end of NISH News Weekly broadcast. We are Ablash and Ajay, DTISL students at NISH, signing the news for you along with Miss Sylvie Maximena, NISH faculty. See you again next week. Thank you.